Can you talk about the leadership group? I'm going to say both teams. I mean, maybe the differences, because obviously it's a huge part of winning.
Yeah, in Anaheim, we had Timu, both Niedermeyers, Prongs, Sean O'Donnell. Probably forgetting a couple of guys off the top of my head. Todd Marchand.
Right.
That was kind of the leadership group, and they had all went to like the conference finals, I think, the year before against Edmonton, if I'm not mistaken, and
That's right.
Boston. They were all really close, and I came in, and myself, Peros, a few other guys we all got along, and we were in the room, but we kind of just sat back and did what we were told and just chipped in where we could and tried not to be a disruptor. And those guys were such amazing leaders. Scott Niedermeyer, Robbie Niedermeyer, like just true champions of the game. Tamo's never had a bad day in his life. Like every day he showed up to work, didn't matter how bad we were getting skated, how bad Randy was yelling at us. Like that guy was smiling 24/7. I did take something from that. I'm like, you know what? Like we're playing a game for a living. Like, is it really that bad to get bag skated? Like you're just getting a good workout. Like just enjoy it. I tried to keep that attitude for the rest of my career too. So great bunch of guys. Then we got to Boston. Everyone asked between the two, like which one means more. I would say Anaheim was more exciting because I never thought I'd win a ring or a cup. And I was in the minors for 9 years leading into it. But Boston probably means more because I was part of that leadership group with Rex, with Z, with Bergie. There's a PJ Axelson. That when I got there, like we had a really solid group that kind of controlled the room in a positive way and held each other accountable and created a atmosphere that if you weren't playing to the best of your ability, you were letting the person beside you down. And that was the only team I was ever on, probably, that everyone in that room was genuinely happier for the guy next to them to score 20, 30 goals than they were for themselves to even get any cookies, and really genuinely loved each other. So it was a cool group to be a part of, and getting to play a little bit more minutes and be there for a while and help contribute. That one means a little bit more.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. You guys are tough too, and just like all rounded. Just like it's what you think of like a
like I carried the workload mostly, but like at the end of the day, I might have been number 3 on the totem pole with Big Z when he got mad, and like Luch is an absolute monster. Like he was young at the time, but Big Gino's got as heavy hands as I've ever seen. So I had to step in and do most of it, but the comfortability I had, those two guys were right behind me and maybe tougher than me. It definitely helps you do your job to do a little bit better of your ability.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. I mean, there's a few times I was chirping Chara, and I'm thankful that he didn't absolutely snap. I didn't want to get stuck on the end of one of those poles. But
oh my God,
he's definitely got I say not a short fuse. It seems like maybe you could probably speak to that. But I mean, the amount of stuff that I said to him and him not reacting, maybe just because I'm a plug, and he was just like, "Why the fuck would I fight you anyways?" But I'm like, man, you could take a lot and just like sit there.
He's a very mature individual, to be completely honest. Like,
yeah, I bet
when he wants to turn it on, there's somebody like he's engaged with and he's passionate about, like, you don't want to be in the end of that. I've seen it too many times. But I think he looks at the big picture and he's like, maybe in your case, he's like, you know what? Like, I'm playing 30 minutes tonight. Like,
of course,
don't engage, and then maybe he'll just shut up and leave me alone.
That's it. I think that was a good strategy. Yeah.
Or if I fight him, I'm out of the game for 5 minutes, and I don't think I need to be right now. I got 3 other idiots that can do that for me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.